This is a brief introduction to the new immunization data in ECW. You'll notice when you go to order vaccinations soon that the offerings look different. We have edited the offerings to indicate only the active and accurate CDC index. You'll see that they are divided into two types of offerings. One is followed by HIS, which stands for historical, and the rest of the vaccinations are not. In order to enter these historical vaccines, which are vaccines no longer available to give to patients but may be part of a patient's medical records, you need to select vaccination given in the past or you will get an error. And you simply select this, click on the vaccination and OK, and you've added that to the patient chart. Now let's take a look at some of the new vaccinations offerings in here and how we fill this in today. So this is not given in the past. We're giving this today. So we'll select administered and we're going to select the visit date. We'll put in the dosage as we did in the past and the number of doses given. We select the lot number and make sure that we select it correctly from the offerings that are pulled up. We put in the location that the vaccine was given. I am going to put in, make sure that you click on the VIS given date, which indicates that you have given the vaccine information sheet to the patient or the patient's parent. Over here, I'm going to say that I gave the vaccine today. Now for the billing, it is the first thing you need to do is select whether the patient is VFC eligible or not. For pediatric patients that are not VFC eligible, if you select the billing correctly, you will not have to put any CPT codes in by hand anymore. This patient is going to be billed for the vaccination and saw a physician as part of the vaccination appointment, therefore received counseling. By clicking on this, you'll see in the patient's chart now that the assessment has been auto-populated as well as the billing for the multiple units of the vaccine given. For adult patients, when you go to select billing, first you will put that they are not VFC eligible. For an adult patient or a pediatric patient who is not seeing a physician as part of the encounter, you will select only the billable. This will put in the adult billing codes into procedure codes. For a patient who is VFC eligible or a patient who is Medicare and getting a flu shot, pneumonia shot, or hepatitis B shot, you will deselect both billing and leave counseling unselected. You will then have to select for the Medicare patients one of the G codes 00089 or 10 manually in the CPT under visit code, or for VFC patients you will leave them both blank because the patient is not going to be billed. The next thing we're going to take a quick look at is how to enter PPD information once a note has been locked. As you'll see, we've put the information in TST-PPD, which is what the new nomenclature is. You see that it's in the chart and the billing has been auto-populated. We're going to lock the note. And the patients come in 2 days later for his PPD read. So as we click on PPD in the patient hub or in the locked note, you'll see that the spaces left for the read are not grayed out like the rest of it, and you can enter the read information, which will go directly into the patient's chart. No need to leave the note open. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for your attention.